Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. Crackle 80.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. But you look at this defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Stephanie! Viking 18! Cougar 19! Dragon 60!
To throw is Daniels. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
19 targets. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
70 up to the 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Hawk 7, Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
in the automatic
that.
circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, Fields. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Fields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10. You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking. Now Fields. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage. Fields throwing again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go. Chip Smith.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air goes Daniels. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
Second and 10.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
60 Bobcats. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go street.
Here's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Trap 19, trap 50, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Chase the motion man right.
Go.
Here's Fields. Pass caught. That's Golden. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Fields. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. 319, just what?
Back to throw. Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sir. 319, that's right.
To the air again, Fields. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. Turbo, son.
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now Fields going to move him around. Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now they'll send the tight end in motion left. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jatavion Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here we go, son.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. it's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Fields going to change things up here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Don't jump. Ready? Move the kick. Move the set. Angel. Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields now to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Fields going to hold on to it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
19, 18, 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
to throw. Daniels. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Cowboys 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The pickup brings up second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's second and 2.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
19
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Gain on the play leads to second and goal.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and this time he breaks the plane. He's in for a touchdown. Jaden Daniels with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Here we go, son. Hey, 319, let's go. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Hey, 10, 319, just what?
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
17 yards. Results in a first down.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, that's it. Up. Side.
Fields going to keep it running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
19 winning, here we go. Tonight.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, pretty good. Blue 58, blue 58.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19, 18, Warriors 70. Move. Let go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18, Rattler.
To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. All eyes on Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Good. No mud.
And one last throw here for Fields. To the right side and complete to Washington. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go, and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one. Well, we were prepping for overtime up here in the booth, partner. Thought for sure we were destined for OT. And then the chip shot field goal, no good. A tough loss.
Oh, without question, because when you're saying prepping, I was locked in. I think you were too. We're going to overtime. I was already gathering my thoughts about, okay, how do we start? What happens with the coin toss? Who's going to play defense first? And I have to admit, I'm in a little bit of shock that he missed that field goal.
I'm absolutely still in shock. Just a tough way to end it. So for Honolulu, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.